Chapter 9. Light and Photography. The word photography comes from two Greek words, photo, meaning light, and graphene means to draw. So you might say that photography means to draw with light. The earliest ideas for making pictures using light came in the 4th century BC from a Greek man named Aristotle. He observed and made notes about how light acts. The first person to put Aristotle's ideas into practice was an Arab scientist, Alhazen, around 1000 AD. He made the first pinhole camera. It was a box with a small hole in one side. Light from the outside came through this little hole and projected an image on the opposite side of the box. Alhazen used it to help him draw. His camera did not take photographs, as we know them today. Others continued to experiment with and improve pinhole cameras. Even today, some people still enjoy making their own simple pinhole cameras. The first thing similar to a photograph was made in 1826 by a Frenchman named Joseph Niepce. He invented what were called heliographs. Helio is the root for sun. He used sunlight to create images. The sunlight mixed with a form of coal and some other natural chemicals on a square glass plate to make an image. It took 8 hours in the sunlight before the image appeared. Then it faded. Another Frenchman, named Louis Daguerre, took Niepce's ideas and improved them. He was able to use light to create an image in less than 30 minutes. His images were called daguerreotypes, named for their inventor. Daguerreotypes used light-sensitive chemicals like silver and iodine to make an image on a metal plate. These became popular around the world. The late 1800s brought even more improvements to photography, thanks to some very creative inventors. One such inventor was the American George Eastman. In 1888, he invented flexible rolled film that could replace the glass plates that were used in earlier cameras. The invention of film led to the creation of the box camera, which was a tight box with a simple lens. The camera had film that could take as many as 100 photos. People could take photos and then send the camera back to Eastman's company to print the photos. The company then sent both the photos and camera back to you. Ask to see your family's older photo album. Chances are that some of the much older photos may have been taken with a box camera. Color films were not invented until the late 1930s and early 1940s. By then, most families owned at least one camera, and photo albums became a common household item. Cameras improved at a fast rate around the 1950s. Instant photography was invented by Edwin Land, who sold his first camera in 1948. With his camera, 1 minute after you took the photo, you would have a fully developed photograph from the camera. These cameras were popular because people did not have to wait to get their photos. They had them right after they shot the photo with their camera. Chances are that if you or your family has a camera now, it is a digital camera. Digital cameras do not use film like the early cameras described previously. Digital cameras have a special computer chip that takes the place of film. In fact, many cell phones now also have digital cameras. Imagine how amazed the early inventors would be to see all of the cameras we have today.